Hello, Camille here. It is pep talk time. I'm happy to be with you. This is your weekly dose of inspiration, motivation, and good vibes. We're going to talk about gratitude today. But before we jump into that, I want you to take a moment. How are you doing? And do you have any problems right now? Are things hard for you right now? I mean, big problems. My guess is you probably have some things because you're human. I know I do. I have something big that I'm dealing with right now, and it is so vexing. I woke up this morning, went for a walk like I do every day, and this problem was weighing on me. I was ruminating about it. I like to solve my problems. And so I was thinking, I have been trying this and that and reaching outside of myself and praying a ton, like, God, please help me figure this out. And it just feels like nothing is happening. Like it is just not solved. There's no loosening in this, tight grip of this problem. And so as I was walking and thinking about it, my attitude was kind of angsty and I could feel the tightness in me. And it's like I heard this voice inside of me say, stop, you can do this different. And I thought, yeah, I know what to do here. And so gratitude, right? I started speaking out loud things that I am grateful for, you know, easy things at first. You start the process to open up the flow of gratitude. And then, eventually I'm grateful for this problem. It's teaching me how to be resilient and how to be trusting and have faith and all of those things. So it starts kind of flowing a little bit more. I can feel the grip inside of me starting to loosen up and just feeling a little bit lighter. And then I move into some praise, like, thank you, God, for being so good and for listening to me and for helping me. And just like that kind of talking. And wouldn't you know, within 2 minutes, my mood lifted. I felt like a spring in my step. I looked around and everything in the world looked much better. And it's because of that practice of gratitude. I love the gratitude practice. I believe in it, but we forget, right? We get down in the dumps, the pit of despair about our problems, and it feels like there's no way out. And so this is my pep talk. This is what I want to encourage you to do because I know you've got big things, big problems, things that are not being solved. And so as you start to be thankful for the things that are good in your life and then the things that are not good. So the scriptures tell us be grateful in all things. It doesn't just say be grateful for your blessings. It says that, but more than that. And as you as you move through the steps of, you got to accept where you are first, like, okay, this is where I am. That's one thing. But then to be grateful for those bad things, that is not easy to do, right? It can be hard. But as you keep going with the flow, you feel the gates sort of open up, the floodgates of gratitude. And then if you can get to praise even higher, it literally lifts your vibration is what this practice does. And so that is my challenge for you, is for you to try this. And when you first start, you might hear a little voice in your head that will say, well, it's okay to be grateful for your blessings, of course. You get a raise or something great happens, you're grateful. But you don't have to be grateful for bad news. That's crazy. No one has to do that. But I would challenge that because that is not God's way. He tells us, as I said, grateful in all things. And so just keep going with it. Even if it's difficult to say, sometimes when we start to say, I'm grateful for, the fact that my car doesn't work or whatever it is, you feel like a liar. But as you continue on with it, you will feel that transformation inside of you. You'll feel that lightness, that openness, that, lack of worry and angst. And it is delicious. It's wonderful. And I want that for you. And the thing is, we're free agents. We get to choose the way we react to our circumstances. We're not a slave to what happens. We have to feel bad. We can choose. And we should choose gratitude. I said should, which I usually don't do, but I really feel strongly about this. So be grateful, practice it, and it gets easier and easier. And your outlook will change as you keep on with your gratitude practice. All right. Love you guys. I believe in you. You can do this, and I can't wait to hear what happens for you. See you next time.